Good morning, Sean Zine, the connection machine, aka the insurance doctor. It looks like I have some technical difficulties starting off, it seems like, with my internet playing games today. But I wanted to wish you a happy Saturday. I want to make sure that you are um, able to drop where you're watching from in the comments, hit the share button. I want to call all those action takers out. Any of those action takers that want to get their business to the next level, please, please, please drop your into the comments. There's a link I'm going to put, and I have it in the previous post. I would love for you to join me. For those in the Connection Machine group, please, in the description, it will say you have to allow permission. So please click that quick link so that notice the Facebook user. What up, brother? It probably is Charlie because you might have been the one that did that, but make sure you allow permission so that the name is allowed to be shown on the screen. So without further ado, this is number 25 on the year. It's important that we continue providing value consistently. And I want to make sure that everyone has the link. I had it in the previous post. If you look at it, I'm going to put it in the comments. Make sure that you click it and then you come on. There's a comment in the Connection Machine group. Glenn Baker, yes. What's going on, Glenn? Let's put it into my page. And we're going to put it into YouTube. While we are getting the courage to jump on a live, it's all about having you share who you are, what you do, and we're going to just give some valuable content. Let me go here. All right, so all avenues have the link. If you are one that would like to jump on, please do. I'm going to give some value for those that are. If you look at my page, that's the link. You click it, you follow the directions, you'll come backstage, and then you will. I'll bring you on. We'll share what you do, who you are, what you do, and then we'll go over some tips and tricks. Talk about networking, talk about branding, talk about marketing, mindset, non-negotiables, all things that, yes, you need to have some focus on. And make sure that you, if you're in the Connection Machine group, allow permissions for StreamYard to use your name in the live. So I see a bunch of you jumping on. That's awesome. I appreciate Charlie. Yeah, I know you're a busy man. If you are, let me just open up a couple other opportunities before I go into what I want to share, some value. Chuck, you want to come on? Sure, man. Do it, man. Let's go. I want to talk about a couple things about goals. A lot of you think about your goals. A lot of you plan your goals. But the last thing you forget, you don't take action. So you have all these things written down after that whole, mindset reflection that you had, but you never took action. I want to challenge you. If you are one that is, reluctant to start something new, reluctant to focus on your goals, I want to challenge you, start doing it. Take action, implement. Oh, man. Chuck, you're out of control. Now, make sure, and yes, I know, Glenn, you're in your BMW. Don't, do anything like crazy. So if you do choose to come on, please do. But going back to the goals, guys, we are always focused on our goals. We are physical goals, mental goals. Some of you are personal development. Some of you are business, sales calls. Some of you are just floundering. You're not sure what's going on with your business, with your life. So there's things you have to start doing, and implementing and taking action is something that I really focus on. I wanted to get myself back in shape. So I got involved, started doing at-home workouts, drinking a super shake, and I dropped massive weight, I gained massive energy. Now I'm putting on muscle. It's something that I believe it's important that if you're in a small business, you're an entrepreneur, you got to take care of your health. That was something that was lacking because I was focusing on my daughter at the time. And for those that are new to my community, I had my daughter had a liver transplant May 10th, 2019, 2 years out now from that transplant, which saved her life. They always say she won't remember it, but parents do. And we sure held on strong to each other. We were the rock for going through that journey. And I appreciate all of you that have been, staying on the journey and checking in and watching the lives. And that's important to show that when you are, authentic, you learn about others. A lot of you use social media just to market business, me. But share some things that are going on. You never know what is happening in someone's lives. So if you share that, other people reach out. Oh, my child had this, or my child had that, or I've gone through something like that. And it's emotional. It's something that you connect with more people because it's just not me. It's we're going through things together. So I want to really challenge a lot of you to make sure that you take more action. What I always do in business, I know a lot of people like to throw things against the wall and hope it sticks. I don't like to play that game. I want to make sure I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. When you're throwing things against the wall and hoping it sticks, you're not going to be getting the commission. You're not getting paid. You're not focused on closing. You're not becoming successful because you're not doing the little things. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with, what you're doing on it every day, and all the commissions, the sales, the success will come your way. But if you're always worried about where your next deal is coming from, your prospects will know, and they sense it. So keep that in mind. I want to make sure that those that are in my community, we're all here to help each other. We're all here to take each other to the next level. We have an abundance mindset. Abundance mindset meaning that there's enough business for everybody. I might be having more difficulty because my microphone isn't here. Now you probably hear me better. So now, when you are sharing what you need to hear, that's more important. There's times that you might have to walk away from business. There's times that I tell people, and they're like, well, it's a little bit more money. Well, you are actually, in my case, insured properly. You're not underinsured, or you have missing things in policies. So make sure you actually have relationships. You build relationships. It's not just a sale. It's not just something you just do one time and move on. A lot of you should be building that renewal mindset so that when you're always looking for the next deal, talk to your past clients, because I believe the ones that you close business with, you are going to make sure that they will come back. They will share. They'll be your secret sales force. We know a lot of you just spend time marketing, spend lots of money marketing, but you forget you close. And if you close one or two people and you're new to the sales business, those are one or two people that are now in your sales force that can definitely help you take your business to the next level. We have someone getting ready to come on. Those that are focused on networking and want to get outside their comfort zone and go live, again, click on the link, get yourself set up, and we'll bring you on and we'll just talk, about a number of items that will be golden nuggets and are going to help those that are watching. It's not just wasting time, guys. So the more that you get outside your comfort zone, you're going to start growing. And I know he's having some difficulty setting his camera up. I think he's looking good now. Are you ready to go? I'll set you up right here. What's going on, my man?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I got one of these phone clamp mounts and I'm trying to make breakfast and wake the fuck up. So I just figured I'd check in. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How you doing?
Doing good, dude. Doing real good. No complaints. I always
the
enjoy
weather's changing, which is good.
Yeah, I can do some gardening today. Should be pretty wonderful.
What are you gonna have in the garden?
Right now I got tomatoes, eggplants, cucumbers. Got to go out and get a bunch of herbs, zucchinis. I was thinking about doing okra again this year. It always does really well in my backyard, and a bunch of jalapeno peppers because I always fucking kill it. And my wife's eating jalapeno jelly like it's going out of style with me.
Now, gardening, is that something you've been doing for a while, or is that the wife does?
No, I mean, I don't know. I used to do it when I was a little kid with my grandfather, and then like when I quit 17 years ago, I started like a fucking herb garden, and it just got out of control. And now I have like, here, I'll see if I can show you. Can you flip your camera around this thing?
You should be able to if you're on your phone. Yeah. You might be going away from your.
Put some weird shit in my. There's like big.
Oh, there you go.
With like all kinds of shit, and there's chickens, and it's cool. I got beehives.
Now, when you have gardening, just like anything else in life, takes time, right? It's not something you can just plant something, and it actually. This is perfect with our conversation with sales, right? You have to plant seeds for things to come, and you have to water it, you have to nurture them, and then how long a seed comes up, we're going to say in the sales world, 60 to 90 days. This is all part of it. It's not something you just plant and all of a sudden you have lettuce and zucchini and all different types of vegetables, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, you can start shit from seeds, which I do sometimes, or I used to buy just started plants from this like local store in Oradell, but the guy that owned it recently passed away this year, so I'm kind of scrambling to figure out where to buy all my shit. Matter of fact, if anybody's got any suggestions, that would be a great help.
Hey, that's that would be a good help.
A couple of my guys went to go do just a check on the unit that we had in Glassboro. There's a bunch of farms down there, so one of my business partners brought me back like a dozen tomato plants. So now I got to get the rest of the stuff.
Nice. Can you tell everybody who you are and what you do? You do a few things, I know that, but just for those that are new to the Connection Conversation show and maybe don't know who you are, can you give us a little intro?
Yeah, my name is Chuck Kohout. I'll give you the rhyme. My name's Chuck. It rhymes with stuck, and if you're in foreclosure, you're a sitting duck. I can help you out, but I'm gonna make a buck. The competition don't like me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm the best there is. When you're stuck, called Chuck. I buy and sell problem properties. I've been doing it for the last 17 years. I'm fucking excellent. Most of the guys that are out there on all these Facebook groups and shit that are doing all these short sales and creative real estate deals I've taught, I have their testimonials. I mean, Christ, I mentored Nick Tang when he got started, and Matt Marinoff and all these guys. And whether they admit it or not, I got the testimonials, and I love them all. And when they get stuck, they can always come back to Daddy. Hence the vogue. There
it is. Now, I saw you're doing your meetups again.
Yeah, why not, right?
It's something that we went through the pandemic. Things are opening up again, and it's something to get back after it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm vaccinated. My whole office is vaccinated. I got vaccinated really early.
Yep.
Got some health conditions, and on top of that, they got me in the first wave with all the old people because I am morbidly obese. According to the
Yeah, you base it off the charts and how tall people are, and if you have any muscle on you, you're definitely jumping off the charts. So that's what's hilarious.
6'1", is a little thick, so
right. Now, a lot of people, if they follow you, you have nights that you actually go on and do calls, and you're showing people how to do those calls, right?
Yeah, we're showing people how to do the calls, and I don't know. Years ago, I created like a real estate course called Turning Houses, and it was fucking crazy. I had a 5-year public speaking career. We sold it to 53,000 people, and the whole premise of it was it's here's everything you need, the paperwork, the leads, the money, everything else. If you can't do this, the problem is not the system, it's you. You're broken, and you might need a fucking psychologist. I can't figure out a reason why you can't do it. That's up to you. And I was listening to your shit about goals this morning. I felt a little inspired because I've been working on getting online with it for years, and this is the problem. I was working on it. I just have to start all out fucking attacking it. So I've been doing it for a week. I was going to fire some people, but I didn't. I just retooled them and made it through the pandemic without firing anybody, which is
That's good.
proud.
That's really good. No, that's what's funny. A lot of people reflect. They think about different types of goals. They write things down, but they don't actually implement and take action.
Yeah, next time
What was holding you back? You know, you said you're starting. It kind of inspired you. What was holding you back?
You know, I've done a lot of really cool shit in my life, right? Like I mean, anything I've fucking achieved, whether it's like, you know, I mean, things that normal people would be impressed with, where it's like millionaire, or like if you Google me for 2011, I'm first runner-up heavyweight Mr. American nationally, which is, I guess, pretty impressive. It just becomes like a beautiful fucking obsession. Like, you don't chase it, like you just all out fucking just attack it. It's beyond obsessive. You're missing fucking family events. You don't sleep for days on end, and then at the end you got a system and you got something beautiful. And I mean, that's kind of what the sales calls, learning about people, but then ultimately you systemize it, which is cool. Like with my garden, now I got auto timers and everything else. It's like I got 2 times a year I put plastic down so I don't have to weed, and things automatically watered in the morning, automatically watered in the evening. There's a little fucking water thing where if any animals break into my garden, they get shot with a hose and they get chased off, and all I gotta do is plant the stuff and pick it at the end of the year.
That's now being an entrepreneur for a long time now. You know,
Yeah.
I guess what 17 years, close to 20 years, we'll say.
November will be 18. I mean, before that, I don't know. All the stuff was kind of illegal. Probably won't want to talk about that.
No, before when you were doing it for this long, when you were Chuck early on, were you one that just worked constantly? Because I know recently you've been doing a lot of traveling. You're getting out. Were you always doing that, or is that something recent you've been doing?
Yo, so like I quit my job at 25 before I bought a house, right? Took me 20 days to close my first deal. Honestly, I didn't sleep in those 20 days. And I got married, I got divorced, and then I got together with a girl who had my kids. I'm not with her now, right? But she asked me, you know, how'd you do this? How'd you become a millionaire before you were 30 in like a 5-year period? And I started thinking about it, Sean, and like, there's no fucking memories. Like, it's business. I got married. I went on a honeymoon. I got divorced. That's about it. You know, we don't.
I agree with you.
I tell her all the time, "You're number 2. Business is number 1. You don't fucking matter as much. I am sorry. What would be harder to replace, your business or your significant other?"
But you've been, you know, I'm not saying slowing down, but you're actually making those memories, and that's something that a lot of people in business don't do. They're always going for the next deal, trying to find out where their next commission is going to go, instead of really taking some time and spending it with their family.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a different spot. I just got partial custody of my kids back. I haven't seen them since the start of the pandemic. That'd be kind of cool.
Awesome. Congrats, man.
That's next weekend. You know, my daughter's got some issues, same shit like you, where, Christ, I mean, the amount of time that I sacrificed, I will never get back, you know.
Right.
But it's like, why do you make it in the first place? I spent 90 days in the hospital with her, fed her around the clock every 3 hours for 6 months, and it literally almost killed me. Like, it put me in the hospital, and I had a bunch of shit going on myself, and
right,
kind of learning to live again. And what do they say? Everybody's got 2 lives, and the second one starts when you realize you only have one.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who lives dies. Not everybody who dies truly lives, kind of shit.
Yep.
And there's a lot of truth to that. And I got a lot of friends that are in good situations like me, but they don't do anything ever. I mean, I just, not last night, the night before was my scholarship night, and I started that my first year of business, where we could just give money away to blind disabled kids like me.
Mm.
And you can't take it with you. Life is for the living. I don't get it when all these people are throwing shit on a pile, watching the pile getting bigger and bigger. You know, if you like nice cars, that's your thing.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, I got a hardcore gym in my basement. Fucking last night, my wife was laughing because we were walking around the mall at Riverside Square. We went to go see a movie. And we looked at Williams Sonoma, and she's looking at all the pots and pans that I have in the door. She's like, in like the window. She's like, "Holy shit! You guys like fucking $7,000 worth of pots and pans." It's like I like to cook, so I got the best shit there is. You know, it's a hobby.
Right.
You got to know yourself and what it is you like. And for me, it's not really the next watch or fucking car or whatever. Vacation is memories. It's fun. My dad retired. I kind of helped him with that a little bit, and that's like having a second wife now. Constantly wants to go fishing, so I've taken him all over the country and all over the world. We got like a bucket list, and you only get one pop. You know,
Right.
one mom. I've taken him on vacation, and it's kind of cool as a kid when you get to do that. Plus, raising me wasn't easy, so thank you. You know?
No, I applaud you, man. You could definitely, you know, need to take some time and, you know, really live it. Like you said, it's not just, you know, those memories. That's what I've been saying with my daughters. Like I want to do things. I don't want to just get another teddy bear or toy. I want to go and do things. And I'm glad things are opening up. We can, you know, go to the beach. We can go, you know, going just walking down. We went to the boardwalk down in Seaside and Point Pleasant a couple weeks back, and that's enjoyable, man. Like just getting out of the house, enjoying, spending some time. Because in my case, I'm able to see my girls every day, and that would never have happened before. And so I'm really cherishing it because next year it's going to be different. Things are going to change. But I allowed myself to have more time with them because that's important to me.
I mean, you're a friggin' positive guy too, and I always like admire that about you. You know, no matter what. I mean, even with my situation where, of course, I haven't seen my kids in a year, doesn't necessarily feel good, but at the same time, kind of hoping it finally gives their mother the opportunity to learn how to be a mother. So you got to just put a positive spin on it and look at it the best way you possibly can. And I don't know, you should just take your kids to like Jenkinson's and get one of those like fucking cabanas on the beach, have a couple of drinks, let them run around. Palm trees, it's like Florida.
Oh yeah.
You got pretty soon too. Like that's a good one. I
No,
miss.
I'm with you, man. It's just something that you know, it's funny to me. You know, you don't have a problem doing video. You've been doing video for a long time. You don't have a problem jumping on a live like we're doing right now. But there's people that have been bouncing in and out of this live, and it's funny. There's opportunities that people can promote themselves, get out and network online, and they don't take advantage of it. And I'm just like, just wondering why. You know,
What's the highest paid profession in the world?
it's got to be a salesperson because doctors, there's limits.
Yeah,
There's no ceilings.
it's sales, and when you think about it, it's communication and it's talking to people.
Right.
That is fucking it. You know, somebody gave me this analogy one time when probably like 2005, 6, when Alex Rodriguez was the highest paid baseball player or athlete in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I don't know what he makes. But then the question after that was, if you know who George Steinbrenner is, what does he make?
Mm-hmm.
And all he does is sell Alex Rodriguez and the rest of the Yankees, and he's a fucking convicted felon. So, I mean, not everybody's going to be a professional athlete. You could be your personal best and feel healthy and all that shit, but there is no limit with sales and communication. Nobody's ever going to be perfect, but you got to step out there. And I enjoy being in front of people. I mean, I grew up in like a family bakery, like waiting on people. I'm dyslexic. I don't really read, write, or spell for shit, but hey, I can talk to people. I have fun with it, and it took a lot of overcoming because I got a little anxiety. I had terrible stage fright. And like if you can't do it or you feel like you can't do it, you must. You know, skinny kid became a bodybuilder. Afraid of people became a public speaker. Shit, end of the month I'm doing my first stand-up comedy gig. That's like a
I saw that. Congrats,
childhood,
man. That's gonna be awesome.
childhood dream, Sean. And I like willed it into existence. I didn't even try to do it. I'm bailing the guy who put the show together out of foreclosure.
Oh.
And I was making him laugh while I was buying the fucking place. So you should come, dude. You can get a night out. I'd love to have you. And
Where share what when is it? So people watching.
It's the 24th of June. I know there's a flyer on my like that marquee thing on top of my Facebook.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I'll put it in the comments.
It's like I think it's like $25. You actually have to like sell tickets. They give me one free one, and I think I tried to put it in your group, but for some reason Facebook took it down. I'll try again.
Okay.
And
I think it was in a group, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Facebook is something else.
All the social media shit hates me because my views might be a little bit different, and I don't give a fuck. But it's the 24th, which is a Thursday night. Should be a lot of fun. Always wanted to do it. They give me 30 tickets to sell. I think 100 people can go. I had it up for like 48 hours now. I got 20 tickets left. And, yeah, it's not even the comedy that I'm looking forward to as much at this point. It's like a bunch of my friends are coming that I haven't seen since the start of this shit. And like my wife will get to meet them for the first time. It'd be nice, you know. It'd be good to see you again, dude.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely try.
I haven't seen you since Pub 46. You know what Yoda says, Sean?
I'm gonna try.
Try not.
And
you want breakfast? I'm making breakfast.
Mention your next meetup that you're doing as well for those that are watching.
Oh yeah, no problem. This Monday night we've been building a lot of shit, making eggs. It's breakfast in bed day for the wife. So it's not really a meetup. We're just having people into the office. We're giving them a broad overview on how all of our shit works. And we're going to show them how we push everything off of our social media presence to our website, which we're building again for the third time, but we're getting happier with it every time.
That's good.
And we drive traffic to our buy and hold business. We drive traffic to our buy and sell business. We drive traffic to our brokerage. And spent an assload of money in what was going to be a few months, but it's now over a year and change, building a cryptocurrency market-making hedge fund. So while all these assholes are buying Bitcoin in the dip and watching shit go like this, I hooked up with one of the kids whose father is a cyber architect for Venmo, and he's got one of these proprietary black box trading systems that goes to all the different cryptocurrency markets. And while people are buying, hoping shit goes up or down, I fund those transactions, so I make money off of volatility, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in split seconds, like a couple hundred times a day, making a fraction of a percent. Thing's been running for 4 years. Last year, it made a 90% return, which is fucking sick. So then it's live in August. By September, I got to raise $1 million for it, and a bunch of lawyers in on it, a bunch of accountants in on it. I just got the greatest compliment I think I can get. One of my accountants that's in on it just threw the first 120 grand in. It's not even open yet. And we fund ING Bank because they can't use their money to facilitate transactions. So shit's cool. And I've never done anything like it. It's working already. It looks like it's going to continue to work. And I keep joking around like I want my plane back, but I don't really give a fuck about that materialistic shit anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just throw it on a pile. More good stuff. I want to make my scholarship last forever. I just want to have... I'm the kind of person where I can't sit still. I need goals. And it's like, since I've been a kid, it's always been a goal to have enough money to say to anybody, anywhere, anyhow, fuck you, I don't need you.
Right.
And that feels good. Let me get this toast.
No, yeah. No, I definitely appreciate you jumping on today. I always try to keep this to a half hour. And guys, if you're looking to, have some laughs, check out. I'll put the flyer in the comments after the live.
Yeah,
I'll
throw it back in your group. I just got my hands full at the moment.
Yeah, anytime. I'll if guys are watching, if you want to, looks beautiful. Fucking
perfection. Like everything I do.
If you you guys looking to, something different, you want to, make some money, check out Chuck's Monday night event. And Chuck, appreciate you, man. Definitely want to see you soon.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. So how do I get out of this thing, Sean? I'm gonna let you go. What I hit? Leave chat.
You can, just leave chat.
Have a great day, brother.
All right, brother. Have a good day.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. There you have it. That was live number 25 on the year. Chuck Kohout, awesome man. Definitely somebody to connect with. He has a wealth of knowledge from business to working out to, cooking to gardening. Definitely check out Chuck Kohout. And I would love for any of you to share this live. And in the future, get out of your comfort zone. Join me every Saturday, unless something comes up. Every Saturday from 10:30 to 11, we'll drop some value. I'm here to help, motivate, and inspire. I help with insurance from home, auto, flood, general liability, workers' comp, commercial auto, E&O, commercial buildings. That's my space, guys. If you need a connection, go to connectionmachine.biz. If you want a fitness transformation, I have the Netflix for workouts, Shake, a Super Shake, accountability group. I'll coach you. It's all less than $4 a day as a discount broker. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, and have yourself an awesome